Rightio. Just give me a second there, guys. I need to set a few things up here. Hopefully we are live. Here we go. We have audio and video, my friends. So, how the hell is everybody? Excuse me. How the hell is everybody? Hope everybody is safe and well, my friends. So yeah, we're going to, as you can see by the stream title, we're going to be taking a look at a few with the upcoming Platinum Edition for Silver Run Forest. Obviously, the focus is on forestry equipment and logging, and I thought it might be interesting for people to to see what's out there in terms of excuse me, see what's out there in terms of mods. So what I'm about to show you is some of them are mod hub mods and some of them are non-mod hub mods, aka from the old dodgy websites. So basically, we have a few forestry tractors. Now these are base game mods. Some of these are Fendts. We have a Valtra Valmet. This is a Valtra T. With basically they're just forestry frames that are kind of covering the the upper body as a a protection type thing. So I thought it might be interesting just to take a look at what was out there in terms of mods and give people an idea, because these kind of mods are people are going to be using these types of mods going forward, and I've no doubt that other mods and modders will be bringing these kind of forestry tractors into the game. So for example, the Valtra Valmet here, this is on the mod hub, this particular tractor, so it's available for everybody right now, and I believe it's for all platforms. Don't quote me on that. The other three here, this is a Valtra 1000 or a Fendt 1000. This is a Valtra T. This is a Fendt 900. And they all have different designs in terms of the forestry cages. So there were a number of mods from, for example, in Farming Simulator 19, where you saw stayer tractors, for example, had various forestry cages and forestry frames and that type of thing. So I thought it might be interesting just to take a look at a few of the kind of the mods that are out there. So we'll just get rid of the mods here, and we'll kind of start from scratch. So we have the Fendt Vario 1000, forestry edition, forestry version. Very, very basic, simple edit of the base game tractor. There's not a huge amount in terms of options. So the usual standard engine. I don't believe that the engine setup is anything different than what we already have. I don't believe so. So that's the 1050 version. Wheel setups are going to be probably the base game stuff as well. I don't expect anything radically different here. So I guess the main kind of difference here is the design. So this is default, and then you have forestry cage. So it puts a forestry cage on the exterior, to protect the to protect it, from falling logs and trees and whatever, branches. So that kind of gives you the idea of it there. Kind of I guess what's interesting is that if you look at the real world forestry tractors and even the mods, these cages are all quite different. They all have different designs, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, forestry cage. All right, so that kind of protects the main components. Color options, I mean, they're very, very standard, bog standard. You could change the top of the seat there. I don't know if you can see that. I see it's orange, and let's go with that. The rim colors kind of matches the color here, so I think we'll just go with that. So this is this is a bog standard base game 1050. Don't expect anything different. The main difference is the kind of forestry frame. So it's going to perform absolutely identical to the base game. So we have a few implements and tools. So, you know, all of these, well, most of them are mod hub. I'll tell you what is and isn't. So let's just take a look. This is the Lizard Forestry package. This is on the mod hub. All right. So this is some kind of rear crane which hooks up with a 3-point. So you're going to be needing to use this on Silver Run Forest, right? Main color, you can change it up to whatever you want. Design color, I don't know. Let's just see. Well, you can change the blades. So you have kind of different options. You can hook it to the front or hook it to the back, whatever takes your fancy, basically. So this is a Cranab CE280. That looks branded to me, Giants. Why is Cranab allowed in the game? Oh dear, did you mess up? Do you have the license for Cranab, Giants? Oh lord. And then we have the Palfinger Epsilon. So it is actually a Palfinger. So yeah, I don't know what this piece here would be. I would assume it's for some logs or something. Do I have something turned off? I do. So we have, what's this? Crab lock, off and on. Okay. So we do have sounds associated with this. It's a storage box, Tony says. Tony is the man. He knows all about this stuff. So you don't have full 360-degree rotation. I think this is what, 270? But I don't know, 270 degree? Something like that. It's not full 360. You can move the thingy in and outy. Extend your arm. You can open and close these. This should rotate it. Oh, you could put that up and down. Yeah, you can put that up and down. Look, that's cool. I like that. Oh, there's a hitch on it as well. That is cool. That's attention to detail. That is attention to detail. I want to see, how do I okay, crab. So now this is the crab lock. Now what does that mean? Okay, now we have a crab lock. So now we need to figure out what that means. So we're gonna logs. I wonder what crab lock means. Will that mean it automatically will grip it? So yeah, you know, with the upcoming Silver Run Forest map, you know, we're going to have to brush up on our logging skills, my friends. I'm awful at it. So, crab lock. Okay, now it's not doing anything. Hold the phone. Oh. Oh! Oh, shit. God damn it. See, this is the thing about this bloody thing. Hold on a crack. Crab lock on. Oh, did it pick it up? No, hold on. Whoa. Well, you kind of get the idea. Crab lock. Lord have mercy. Alright, hold on a second. Let's see, can I figure this bloody thing out? So I don't know what the crab lock does. Wheelie Reeves, how are you? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. So yeah, we're just testing out a few forestry mods here. Just kind of see what they look like, how they work, and kind of prepare ourselves for the upcoming Platinum edition of the Farming Simulator. No, down, down. Yeah, basically I suck at logging. You know what I mean? If it hasn't been obvious yet, it should be pretty soon. But I absolutely suck at it. But you know, I'm trying to get into it, learn it, you know, that type of thing. The physics of this is going to be a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. So another mod-in that you would probably use, what would you use? Did I install it? I didn't. Let's just get this one here, look. So this is another kind of logging mod. And once again, you could put this on the front or the back, but for the purposes of the stream, I'm just going to put it on the front here. And it'll balance out the weight a little bit as well. So you can move this up and down. Okay. Oh. I don't know what's happening with the rear arm. Why is it moving the rear arm? So you can close that as well. Okay. So let's get one more log, I guess. Can I not move this down anymore? So you can also use this as a kind of a pusher, I guess, because it has like a blade on the front, so you can actually push the logs with it as well, you know. Okay. And then you can move that in or out. So you kind of get the idea there, look. So you move your logs. Whoa! Physics, people. Holy buckets. So yeah, this is going to be a major kind of issue. Oh, Jesus. The physics of these logs are deadly. I mean, they are absolutely deadly. I mean, I'm dreading doing logging on that new map, because unless Giants have improved the physics, it's going to be a bloody nightmare dealing with these bloody logs. So that's a couple of implements there, right? So these are on the mod hub that you're going to be using with, you know, your forestry tractors and your whatnot. So that's two of them. You cannot find a header trailer. Well, it's under tools. You scroll down and it's under header trailers, look. These are the Nardies and the top liner, look. And you have all the class ones, the Crone and the Ropas. And if you go on the mod hub, it'll be under harvesters. So that's where they will be. They don't have a separate section on the mod hub. And it'll be under harvesters for the header trailers. So yeah, look. Not bad. No, I've already checked this. There's no errors. Well, there shouldn't be. What is this? Oh, you look. See what happened there? So the AI agent attachment for the watch this. Let me show you this. So this is an official mod, right? So this mod here, okay, it's missing the AI agent attachment that was introduced with patch 1.41 or 1.4. So basically, the modder hasn't updated this mod with the AI agent attachment. So that's what's generating the warnings. I wasn't aware of that, but that's actually good to know. So yeah, hopefully the modder who made this will actually update the mod there and fix that. It's not a big deal. It's only a warning. It's not going to affect your gameplay, but you know, it's always best to have, you know, no warnings in the log and that type of thing. So that's the Vario. So as I said, the only real difference between the base game and this is just the cage. And you know, it's nice. So we're going to see a lot more of these tractors going forward. So the Fendt Vario 900, I think, is a little bit more work done to it. I think he's done some coloring and that type of thing. It looks like he's made more changes than you know, the base game model. But I don't expect, you know, a huge difference in this thing. Standard wheel weights, white tires. So this thing is just way too many bloody options. We're not going to go through every single option on this thing. Just going to focus on the forestry stuff. So design, we have standard and we have the forestry cage. Now this is a completely different design. Look at this one, look. So he's got these sections covering the rear lights. He's got a mesh on the back. He's got a mesh on the front. And does he have a... He has nothing covering the lights. No, so the front lights don't have any protection. But you can kind of see there what it's like. Warnings, interior color. We have grey. We have beige, white, black. We'll go with white. Warning signs. So, yeah, warning signs. Main colors. So you got a main color and the rim color. Let's go with that. That's kind of a forestry color, actually, to be fair. Yeah, let's go with that. Nice engine startup sound there. See that one? See, these are blinkies. These are base game LEDs, but they're blinkies LEDs. I think he's messed with the suspension of this tractor. I don't know. Yeah, I do like the forestry cage on this. Very, very nice. So there's a mesh here, look, and it's covering the you know, the rear lights. You have a mesh up here, mesh down there. So, you know, it's a protection grid for the you know, the driver and the vehicle, so they don't get damaged by, you know, falling trees or whatever, you know. And I don't think this is simple IC, but we'll check. Let's see if this has simple IC. It doesn't. Oh. This thing is bloody space age, this thing. Look at this. Holy shit. Right, so let's look at other attachments, shall we? We have the Ponzi. So this is a for cutting trees, obviously. Okay. And we have this one here. This is on the Mob as well. This is a Ritter. So this is kind of a log grab, I guess. So what we'll probably do is we'll put the Ponzi on the back and the Ritter on the front. So these are 3-point attachments with a PTO. Most of them are. Yeah, so yeah, you're going to be using this stuff in the Platinum Edition. You know, we're going to be getting, from my estimation, from what I have been kind of... Oh, do we not have a 3-point hitch in this? Has this got a 3-point? Bloody well doesn't. It's got a PTO, but it has no 3-point attachment. What the hell? Did I screw up? No. No. Wow, this is no 3-point attachment. Okay. Alright. So, okay. So yeah, no 3-point. So yeah, we have the Ponzi. You have to unfold this bloody thing. Hold on a second. How do I unfold this damn thing? Yeah, first you need to unfold it. How do I unfold? Oh, a button, Richard. You have to press a button. Ha! Right, so that's the folding and unfolding of this thing. Okay, let's find a tree, shall we? So yeah, it's my understanding that we are going to be getting close to 50 pieces of equipment with the Platinum Edition. Because once you add in all of the tools and that type of thing, you know, we're going to get a lot more. So you can change the cutting length of this. 1 meter, 1.5 to see how long it goes. It goes basically full tilt boogie. So that has been introduced with the patch 1.8.1. You know, this cutting length. So in order to get the change cutting length, you have to have the patching. So I'm just going to go with 4 meters here. Now I need to no, and okay. How do I move this thing out? That's that. Hold on a second. There we go. Bloody buttons on these bloody harvesting things are unreal. See, that's going to be a problem going, you know, for people. There's so many different button combinations, you know, especially on an Xbox controller. Right, now, how do I turn on tree harvester? What do you mean it's not bloody suitable? God damn it. Son of a bitch. You asshole. Tony, do you know any trees that you can cut down around this area without like driving up to the forestry stuff? I know you can do it up here. Is there anywhere else? Surely there has to be a forested area around here somewhere. Can I not buy anything else? No, look at that. God damn it. So there is a forested area over here. I don't have enough bloody money. Typical. Alright, we're going to have to cheat some money and so. There we go. Alright, let's go for a spin. So yeah, you can kind of see the forestry cage there. So I've got a Bobcat skid steer. I'm going to take a look at that as well. So as I said, the tractor here is not on the mod hub. It's from the quote-unquote dodgy websites. The Ponzi here at the back is on the mod hub. It's under the the forestry section of the mod hub. Forestry equipment. So yeah, it's just over 2 weeks went out to the Platinum Edition. I would be interested to see how popular it's actually going to be. I know there's a bit of, let's just say not everyone is the biggest fan of forestry and logging. I would include myself in that category as well. I'm not opposed to it, you know what I mean? I'm not dead against forestry. It's just, it's difficult, especially with the physics, the physics of the logs and everything. It's just difficult to operate the equipment, as I've demonstrated already with this bloody thing. So there is a kind of a forestry section over here. So this tractor has got some very nice torque, so it's able to get up all these. There it is. So you can see the difference in the trees, look. So you can cut these ones down. Oh, God damn it. Right. Right, unfold. Oh, perfect. Perfect. What do you mean you're not? God damn it! No, I can't. Bloody thing. No, Lord, no, no. Cut. There we go. Yay! Oh shit! See, that's kind of one of the issues. There are so many different button presses with, I use an Xbox controller, and it's just really, really complex to try and, find the right button combination. There you go. And that's kind of it. So yeah, you're going to be, this kind of portable. I've no doubt we're going to get one of these in the Platinum Edition. Very certain we will. And if not, you just use the mod hub one. So that is that. So this is your Forestry cage. We're going to see a lot more mods coming out with these types of modifications, Next up, we have the Valtra T. It's the Forestry. Once again, this is the base game Valtra T with a Forestry cage attached. That's all it is, really. There's nothing really more to it. All of the options are absolutely identical to the base game, so you're not reinventing the wheel or anything like that. Just to be aware of that. Can kind of change it there. So reverse driving, yeah, yes. 3-point weights, no, narrows, standard, wheel weights, roof setup. You know what? You could probably go up the sky view. The sky view might be a good idea, especially for forestry. So we can go with second door, or we can go with panorama window. We'll go up to panorama because we want to see out. Interior setup, I don't know what that is doing. We could change the color interior. Okay, fuel tank setup, we have plastic and we have stainless steel. We're going to go with stainless steel. Front loader attacher, no. The main color, good question. Let's go with that one. And the rim color, let's go with that. So you have our flashies again. So you can see the difference in the roll cage design on this one. Look, so it's different again. All right. So you can see the way that was designed. And then on the front here, then you have this is a mesh. See that? Look, it's a mesh, transparent mesh. So once again, interesting kind of, designs from various people. Some of these are based on real world vehicles, Why won't this attach? What is going on with this thing? The 1056 of the Fendt Vario, not that I'm aware of. Like a US version of the 1050? I believe there is a US version of the 1050 on the mod hub, as far as I'm aware. Tony, why won't this attach? What's going on with this bloody mod? Look. This thing will not attach. I wonder if it's for a different implement. Let me just get the Bobcat here quickly, just to see if it's intended for a different vehicle. So we look at this Bobcat a little bit more. I just want to see what it attaches to. It's not that. What else could it attach to? A telehandler? Or the Case International, not that I've seen. Is that a new one or an older model? I guess what you could do is you could probably just Google it, you know, FS22. You know, put in Case International 1056. Okay, I have no bloody idea what this is supposed to attach to. Any ideas, Tony? Alright. So yeah, it attaches to a to that bloody thing. Jesus. Why would he not make it compatible with all different vehicles? It's ridiculous. Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it. See what I mean? That's bloody physics. What else is there? Is there any other options? Fold front loader 2. Oh. Unfold. Oh, okay. Right. So yeah. So you know, obviously you're gonna get your log, and you can go along and pick it up with this thing. But as far as I know, you can't extend it or move it or anything. So it's kind of in a fixed position, so you know it might be difficult to actually use this, you know, because that seems like I don't know if you can actually use this bloody thing. No! Bloody hell! Ah, shit. Well, you kind of get the idea there, look. So yeah, the mod hub has a variety of logging tools, and your mileage may vary in terms of your logging skills, as it were. So that's that one. What else do we have? So do you want to take a closer look at the Bobcat here? All right. So this is a non-mod hub mod. This is the Bobcat 863 Turbo, 25,000, 74 horsepower variable CVT, 94 liters, 12 mph, 5.4 tons. So here's your mod. Okay. I don't know if this is on the mod hub. If it is, someone can tell me or not. So wheel brands, we get Trelleborg. We'll get the the bloody logging thingies, whatever they call these things. You get Ponzi's. So yeah, you definitely can use this for logging. Look, so you have all these tracks. Okay. Standard. Oh, we get crawler version. Standard crawler version. Okay. Then we get the all phosphorus, and then we get the Ponzi. So we can do clean windows, tinted windows. Definitely want clean. An option for with or without the beacon on the top there. I don't particularly like that beacon. I'd probably use a different design. Rim colors, so you can change the rim colors there. You get a bucket or a shovel with it. 2,000 liters, 355 kilograms, and it does all your material types, so it covers everything. I've already checked this in the log. That Bobcat is clean. You can see it there in the log. Just drive up a little bit and see what else is here. So yeah, the Ritter needs the AI agent attaching. It's easy enough to fix. So once again, I got this from non-mod because this has. So the reason I downloaded this is because a modder has added Simple IC to it. So Simple IC is a PC only mod, and basically what it means is you can do that. Although that's not a very good animation. So do I have to get out now to put it back in? So that's a terrible animation. See that animation? So there's no door swinging action. It's just like an object change. See that? Look, that's stupid. Why could he not have added a an animation? Rotation of the. Anyway, that's dumb. Don't like that implementation. Yeah, if you wanted something like this with a dumb implementation of Simple IC, you can download this mod. So let's just see what's in here internally. So the thing is working here. Ooh. So all the displays actually work in here. Look, there's LCD displays. Animated joysticks. Obviously 360 rotation. Beacon light. FS22 license plate. Reverse beep sounds. 3 stages of lights. First stage. Second stage. Just 2 at the back. And then a high beam. So yeah, it looks like a pretty good mod actually, Let's take a close up look at it. See what she looks like. So Tony, do you know if this is on the mod hub or anything? That'll be all your warning labels. This looks like a high quality mod. I wonder if it's reskinned from something else. Starting to think now it might be something else. It's definitely not. It's not in the base game ones anyways. Maybe there's a mod up there or something. Yeah, you're going to be using this in the on server on Forest. $12 mph isn't bad. Yeah, you could definitely use this in your sawmill for moving wood chips or something like that, So I'm gonna check the sounds in this. Yeah, he's got all the FS22 sound scheme on everything. Very nice. So you can obviously fill this up if you wanted to. Oh! Okay. So solid fertilizer is very heavy. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. It needs some mass in the ass. It needs more weight there. So if you didn't know, the one of the heaviest materials in the game is solid fertilizer. So for example, if I fill this with and I try to do the same thing, see the difference? So each kind of material type has its own different mass or weight. So yeah, nice little skidster. Not bad at all. It's good quality. A lot of detail on it. You know, it's got all the, you know, the animated joysticks and stuff like that. I don't see the pedals move, but I'm not entirely sure if they have animated pedals in the real world. Maybe they don't. I'm not sure. Your displays up there work. It actually displays the real-time clock. I don't know if you can see that. So it's 8:49 in game, and it's 8:49 in the machine. Look. And it'll show you your forward and reverse speed in kilometers. So she's 9 reverse and 12 forward. So yeah, it's very nice. Not bad at all, this thing. Surprised we don't have Bobcat actually in game, you know. That is not bad at all. So yeah, that is the Bobcat Turbo 863. You can find this on the quote-unquote dodgy websites. Came out earlier this morning. And as I said, you know, no errors in the log. So PC only, obviously. You know, I don't show off really any console mods. Anything I show off is kind of for PC. And there you go. That's not bad at all, that one. So we're just going to clean house here. I think I'll hold on to that one. I'll keep that for so I'm kind of, you know, even though I'm showing off mods, I'm also kind of compiling mods for the, you know, the Platinum Edition. You know, I'm looking for, you know, like forestry stuff. So I want to show you this next. This is a basically this is a self-made forest trailer, log trailer. Now this is on the quote-unquote dodgy websites once again. So the AI agent attachment is missing for this mod, as you can see, but that is not a big deal. That can be easily inserted. It's not a problem, but I just wanted to show it off. And then of course you can get a tractor with that. So I've showed you the Vario, I've showed you that one. Let's take a look at the Valmet. So this is on the official mod for all platforms, console and everything, right? So this is the base game Valmet, but it's been heavily modified. So your configuration, you have standard, you have forest frame, right? It puts a forest frame on the exterior here, but it has a couple of more little tricks up its sleeve, which is going to be very interesting and relevant for the Platinum Edition. I'll explain why. So you have the arm holder. Now this arm holder here is going to be very, very useful in some of the implements that you're going to be getting with the Platinum Edition. Then you have the forest frame plus arm holder. So we're going to go with that one. You have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental. We're not going to go through the tires too much. So yeah, he's modified this with the the chains on the wheels, right? So you know he'll have done that with all of the other options as well, right? So yeah, he's got chains on the wheels there. So you can change up the main color, black or green. Let's go with the green because of forest theme. Design color. Let's see what that changes. So that's the that part there. I don't know. Let's go with that one. Grid color. So you can change the grid there on the front. I don't know what we're going to go with. I don't know. Let's shit. Yeah, let's just. I don't know. Jesus. Any choices there? Let's go with that one. And then the rim color. So these options are, you know, these are bog standard kind of options. There's nothing revolutionary here. And here is your tractor. As I said, it's available for all platforms, console. So So you have the chains on the wheels. You know, you need something like this for the, you know, the steep, the steep hills and inclines and going up those forest trails and that type of thing, you know. So you have your frame here, which is another different design compared to the other ones. Look, so he's done this differently. He has this support arm here. So the support arm would be for, you know, the arms like these things. You know what I mean? So you can rest the arm on top of it, you know? So that's kind of what that would be for. He has no beacon lights in this thing, which is very, very unusual. Did I miss something? So yeah, the modder made this himself in Blender, obviously, or Maya, whatever. It's got tension belt support, as you can see. It's a very, very simple design, you know. But if you want something simple, basic for logs, then this could be a you know, a good idea. So can we use something to kind of show that off? Is there anything in the base game in Forestry that we could use? You know what? There isn't. So this is kind of some of the stuff that you have in the base game in terms of Forestry. There isn't that much. So you can kind of understand why Giants wanted to expand the forestry part of, you know, Farming Simulator. We could get this. I haven't shown this one off yet, I don't think. So this is another, you know, like a processor head. Although this is 2-in-1. Look at this one, Tony. Look. So it's got the cutting head, and it has the, and it's got the head on the top. That's interesting. Ooh, baby, Jesus, this thing, holy Toledo. How do you work this thing? Oh, I'm scared of this bloody thing. Holy shit. Okay, unfold tree harvester. Ooh, ooh. Holy buckets. Okay, that's the thing. Can you extend the arm on this? Can, okay. Yeah, you can, okay. Can you turn the head? You can. God, I hate the control scheme of these bloody things. There we go. Oh, Jesus. So you kind of get the idea there. As I said, I'm not very proficient with you know, the control schemes of these mods, but yeah, I'm gonna have to try and get used to the bloody stuff. But there you go. That's kind of, this is interesting though. It's got a 2-in-1, you know. I don't think I've seen that before on a mod, you know. So this could be quite useful. Turn off tree harvester. Now, how do you operate this thing? Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's manual. Yeah, how do I turn the damn thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, now how do I so that's the heads. That's left and right. How do I move the head downwards? Fold tree harvester. So you can manually operate this thing. Okay, now I want to move the head downwards. Is that the only angle that it moves down? How am I supposed to cut like that? So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how can I, you know, lower it, you know, instead of that angle there, but I can't seem to figure it out. That's the crane. This is the wood harvester head. Turn it on. Left and right, okay. Up and down. Yeah, but the angle is... How am I supposed to cut bloody logs in that angle? I don't know. Anyways, so that's another one there. Another forestry mod. This is interesting. This is a 2-in-1 job though. It might take a little bit of time to figure the control scheme out for this thing, because it is bloody complex. So you've got different controls groups. So you've got the wood harvester head and you've got the crane head. So you have to swap from each one, you know. And then you have multiple different control schemes then with, you know, with each movement, you know. And there's all different you know, button combinations. It's just really difficult to, you know, remember what you're supposed to bloody do. But that's the joys of logging, my friends. That's what we're going to be in for with the Platinum Edition. We're going to get more of that stuff. You know, if Giants don't fix the logging physics, you know, I can foresee a lot of annoyed people, you know, when they're trying to do stuff. Yeah, another interesting mod though, you know. So yeah, you can give it a shot yourselves, you know, see what you think of it. It is on the mod hub, as I said. In terms of the trailer here, it's extremely basic and simple, you know. So you can you know, move around. I'm not sure how long or what length logs you can fit in this, but I would imagine, you know, 4, 6, 8 meters. You could probably get away with that. So yeah, here's your Valmet. See, we're going to be seeing a lot more of this stuff from modders going forward, you know. North Modding Company, FDR Logging, you know, those kind of modders who specialize in forestry equipment, you know. I've no doubt they'll be releasing a lot of different mods for, you know, the Platinum Edition. I have to admit, I haven't really used the Valmet that much. Although there are so many versions of this tractor out there in terms of mods, it's unbelievable. It's just way too many. There's all different kinds of models and variations. And modders love this tractor for some reason. I've seen so many different, you know, modified versions of this thing. It's kind of an older, you know, kind of classic tractor. And that is kind of that one there, look. So there's your forestry cage. All nicely integrated into the body, you know. I said this piece here is actually important, you know. And you know, if you download this when the Platinum Edition comes out, you'll kind of discover why. And you have the frame here. There's a piece here covering the exhaust, and the driver is fully protected, obviously, you know. And yeah, that's kind of it, really, you know. So do we have anything else? I think we've covered all the basics. That's all of the logging stuff that I've downloaded. I guess we'll take a look at this next. So this is a different kind of mod. This is a Bogen 305. It is a telehandler. It has some interesting tricks up its sleeve, as it were. So it's 102 to 210 horsepower, variable CVT, 290 litres of diesel, 24 mph, 11.5 tons. This is from FBM modding or FMB modding. I'm not quite sure what the letter spelling is, but yeah, it's from filebase.de, which is a dodgy mods website. And this is a Bogen 305. So once we get into it, so we'll just go through the kind of options. So we engine setup, we have a Deutz engine from 2012. That's 102 horsepower. We have a Deutz we have a C version, and it's 140 horsepower. We have the 6M version from 2012 is 210 horsepower. So we've got 3 different engine configurations here. I don't know if there's a physical engine in this thing that changes. I don't see it anyways. So we'll go for the 210. The wheel setups, then we have Trelleborg, BKT, Continental, Michelin, Mitas, Nokian, Fredstein. So we had the options. We have these are kind of wide tires, I guess. Different design there. Another different design. Different design. It's a Forestry one. Twin radial. So multiple different versions, as you can see. Plenty of different wheel options there. BKT, getting lots. We get 2 different versions on the BKT. Okay. Continental, 2 versions on that one. Michelin, we get the Agribib. 1, 2. So there's about, yeah, there's quite a few of the Michelin ones. I kind of like that one. That reminds me, you know the Batmobile? You know the wheels on the Batmobile from Batman Begins or whatever the hell they call it. Mitas. Again, multiple different tire options on that one. Nokian, we get Forestry tires, Ground Kings, Tractor Kings, Fredsteins. So there are many different wheel versions on this thing. Design, we have standard. We have a night line, so this is an object change. So it changes the color of it. See that? Changes the front piece as well. So basically just a different color, really. Night line. Then we have a black line, which changes the color again. So you can see the difference there. It's black, but it's a different kind of texture. Right? That's kind of a matte finish. That's kind of a metallic finish. We get a Fendt skin then as well. So this is a Fendt version. So it changes it with the decals as well. Look. So it not just the color, but actually changes the decals of it. Bone Fendt changes the color as well. And then we have a JCB version. Look, isn't that cool? So we get a JCB skin as well. But for the purposes of the mod, we are going to go with the standard version because I'm interested in the brand. Attachers. Should have attacher on the back. We put a weight on the back. So we have a trailer hitch. Put a weight. That's 1,000 kilograms. 11.8 tons to 12.8. Nice. Rim colors. Silver. I'm going to go with that one. You can put the license plate on or off if you want to. So as I said, this has a few party tricks. It obviously has crab steering, all-wheel steering, so you can put front wheel steering, rear wheel steering, so that's interesting. See that one? And it has all wheels, so it doesn't have any crab steering. It has either front wheel, rear wheel steering, or all wheel, so that's interesting. This is kind of its party trick. Watch this. So you can actually alter the cab here, look, and you can move it up and down. So it goes up and down, and you can rotate it as well. So that's going to be very helpful in situations where you know you need more kind of visibility, that type of thing. Right, just trying to figure this out here. So go up and down. Now how do I move it in? How do you so this is a different control scheme than I'm used to. So raise front loader 2. So how the hell am I supposed to do that? So why is there two control schemes for the right joystick? I don't understand that. So that is moving this piece here. So how does this work? So how do I put it back in its original position? I am absolutely baffled by this control scheme. What the hell is going on with this thing? Okay, that does that. Now, I'll move it down. But it won't go back into its original position. What the hell? And how do I raise the bloody arm? I am utterly baffled by this. Let's try the keyboard. See, that one is there. Look, I can do it now with the keyboard. I can do it, but there's nothing on the bloody raise front loader arm, raise front loader tool. That moves it in and out. That moves it up and down. That does nothing. Jesus, this thing is unreal. Select camera. So this is the internal cab. There's something screwy about the internal camera though. Oh, that looks weird. Look at that. Look at the camera view. Look. You're tilted. You are Yeah, your camera view is tilted compared to the rest of the world. Look. That's because of the bloody cabin. Oh, now I see. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Right, let's just take a look around in this thing. See what works. So we have a we have the dashboard displays work. Turns on. Yeah, the pedals work. Okay. I wonder if there's a control group or something with this thing. I don't know, the control scheme on this thing is very, very confusing. There seems to be like functions assigned to the same, you know, Xbox button schemes, you know, whereas the so with my mouse I can move the arm up and down like this, look. Okay, which is what I would expect, but I can't do that same movement with the I can't do it with the Xbox controller. No, just not giving me the option, and I can't return this cab into its original position. So no matter what I do, even if it just go up and down, it just will not return it to you know, the way it originally was. Don't understand why. So yeah, there's some kind of little issues there with the control scheme, I think. That need you know, figuring out, as it were. It's a little bit dodgy, I think. So there might be button or keyboard options for this as well. So the beacon light works. Get 3 light stages. First stage, second stage, third stage. 1, 2, 3. So you get light on the boom arms, lights there, lights in the cabin. So you have your beacon light, lights in the back. Reverse beep. You have your blinkies, they work as expected. You have them on the front as well. So I'm not seeing anything, you know, abnormal in terms of the model or anything. You know, it seems absolutely fine. You know, it's clearly it's good quality model, like. But there are definitely some control issues. That you know, if you use an Xbox controller like myself, it's just going to be very, very hard to operate this vehicle. You know. Because I don't want to be swapping from the bloody, you know, from the mouse to the keyboard to the Xbox controller to, you know, to operate the bloody vehicle. And, but yeah, that seems to be kind of the way it is with this. It's a little bit disappointing, but it's otherwise it's a good mod, you know. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with it. You know, it is clearly high quality. Would have been nice if this area here had a transparent mesh, you know, with the engine inside and that type of thing. But overall, you know, it's not too bad though. I quite like it. Just difficult to operate, you know, unless I'm a complete idiot. I mean, that is possible. You know, maybe I'm missing something, you know, in terms of the control or control scheme or the button presses. You know, it's possible that I'm missing something, you know, that I haven't quite spotted. But you know, I was kind of, you know, I was hoping to kind of hold on to this mod, but you know, after what I'm seeing here, I don't think I will, you know, but maybe others will be able to figure it out better than I can. That is quite possible. So yeah, there you go, my friends. That's kind of a look at a few forestry mods, forestry attachments. Um, hopefully, some of that stuff, you know, may interest you. You know, as I said, you know, quite a few of them. So the Flegel is from the Mod Hub. Lizard Force Pack is Mod Hub. The Tractor Processor is Mod Hub. The Ritter is Mod Hub. The Ponzi is Mod Hub. Uh, the Bobcat is a dodgy mod. Fendt Vario is a dodgy mod. Fendt 900 is a dodgy mod. The Sennenbogen is a dodgy mod. The Valtra is a dodgy mod. The Valtra Valmet is on the Mod Hub. And the Mercedes, that's something else. We're not going to show that off today, my friends. Maybe on another stream. But yeah, that's something different. Right, my friends, there you go. I think that's going to be kind of it for me. Bit of a short stream this time. You know, not quite as long as I would, you know, normally go. I generally go maybe, you know, 2 hours, you know, at most. So yeah, we're about an hour and 12 minutes. So yeah, there you go, my friends. Hopefully you found something interesting, informative, entertaining, whatever. You know, hopefully you passed away an hour at least, you know. So thank you all very much, my friends, for tuning in. I appreciate it. And God willing, we shall see you again on the next stream, whenever that may be. But for right now, my friends, take care. Bye bye.